Right, so unfortunately we've had the Mitsubishi recovered back in. It's been on the road for about 4 weeks maybe. You can see the plug there, that's on, right, and it is quite difficult to get off, so it should be making a good connection. So we'll turn the ignition on and see if we're getting any power here. Should be, I've never had any issues there. Don't know what the beep is. So the ignition's on, but we might not get power until we're cranking, so. So we've got a 5V reference on it, so I didn't see any 12V, but the 5V reference is there. It maybe no turn the rest on until we are cranking. So I'll just double check which one the 5V. The two are surely just live enough. Gone. Right, so there. So let's see if we can we're getting any power when we're cranking it. Let's see if I can see. I'll flash off so I can see it from the front. So it's not to say I'm not getting a good connection there. Should be some backwards. Right, so we've seen that there, so I'll pause here, see what pin we're on there. So that should be the live there, that pin there. So we'll see if we can get a live on earth rigged up again, and I'll see if we can hear the pump going with a direct feed on it. Right, so I've rigged up the battery. We'll see if I can hear this. Nothing. Did. So did anyway, so I'll need to open up now and see what's going on. Right, I've not been filming there, but right, so I'll show you. I'll put my test lead up again. Right, so I'll hook my test lead up. So you can see test lamp's lighting up. Yeah, I put the power down the pump. Nothing. Dead. So take it apart. What's up? Right guys, welcome back. We've got the old Outlander running. We put a fuel pump on this about 6 weeks ago. Unfortunately it broken down. So I thought, oh god, very a bad pump, but it's just a bad connection. So I think the terminals have got slacked through the years, plus it's had 3 pumps. So as an old car now, so it's been on and off, on and off, on and off. Even if it wasn't on and off, you know, metal terminals, you know, through the years they can lose tension in the metal. It doesn't grip your pin as well. So we managed to get it going again, but we'll maybe see if we can get some new terminals for inside the plug. We're struggling to find them, but so we got it going again, put the cab outside. The fuel gauge wasn't working on it. I've not touched that plug. Fuel gauge started working on it again, so I'm assuming there's a bad connection there. What we're doing now is a suspension arm, so somebody else had a go at it by the sounds of it. I've already cracked the locking wheel nut just to make sure they didn't over tighten that. So I've cracked the locking wheel nut off on it. I've worked on this car for 30 years, so I'm not sure, maybe they couldn't board coming all the way back down here, so they take it to another mechanic. He says he didn't touch it. He went to do the arm and he couldn't do it because the bolt was slack. and it was just infinitely turning. I've already had a look at this, and I've never seen a bolt do this without anybody touching it, to be honest with you. So I've already soaked this a couple of days ago with some WD Fortron Ultra Lube. Always good with Ultra Lube. So I've already soaked it, so I've been spraying up here in the hole in here trying to get it, and I will get a bit more, you know. But for somebody that's not touched that bolt there, it looks to me like somebody's been touching it. Yeah, it looks to me like somebody's been touching it. I will get, got to use a wee hammer for it. I'll be able to chop that back in. Right, so it's not connected in there anymore, so they've probably put the gun on it. I'll get it to death. Here we are. So I'll need to open up the subframe now and see if we can get that. So you can see there's a little hole there, right? There's a hole there, there's a hole there, there's a hole there, and there's a hole there. And what I generally do, I'm not going to do that here now because I'm going to need to be in there welding. But what I always do with them is try and get as much lube into it as possible. You know, you just don't know if you're going to be getting anything onto it, but at least if you try. Well, see how coming out of that. Oh, there you go, we'll get another one. So we'll pause here, we'll get the wheel off it, and then we'll take it to there. I'm going to put it back down and turn it off now because we're just burning fuel for no reason. Right, so I'd say the guy's maybe been a bit further ahead than what he made out he was, to be honest with you, because the tin coat came out pretty straightforward. Get a wee wire brush, wee lube, and if it came, see what this bolt does. Feels okay. I'm going to put the other dog on it, but I'm going to use my experience. I reckon probably had this bolt out as well. Yeah, this one doesn't get a lot of shit on it. Stuff in the floor. Let's see, it can't be seized up as well, so we'll use my judgment here. That one's coming. In fact, not yet. I've got that little welding on still. I advise to take that off. Certainly help. Get onto the 17. If it shears, so be it. We have a new one there anyway, so if it shears, it doesn't matter. Bushies are knackered on it anyway, so. Then we'll get him a big lever. work out, very easy. I was just being it. So I think what my plan now is cut this. I think we're going to cut that out. You can see how much that goes up into the floor. Very important bolt, that one. So as I said, I want to be honest with you, I mean, I'm not going to be able to phone up Dingo or even Andy Clark or anywhere and go, give me that bolt today, mate. It's just not going to happen. Never. So, actually, right, let me get my cutter. Bit of Googles. Looks right. Yeah, looks right. you can see in there. So that's where that. Peeled it open like a can of beans. And right. So see if we can chop it in here now. My shifty goggles. That's where I need that to get into here. So, more tools. So, right, so we're going to clean up in here. Okay, it's dusty. Huh. inspect that because we're going to be welding in here. So I'm going to get a wee clipper now. Right, so there you go. I've got that over there. And that is in there. There you go. I've had to heat it as well, so it'll be hot. So I have had to heat it. You can see, right, it's like a metal kind of tab that Mitsubishi's had in it to start with. So that's the bolt for there. We'll leave that one there. So we all need to see how we can fix this. We get a nut on here. So get all that as well. Is that just from the arm? I think that's just from the arm, to be honest with you, cutting it. So there's how it goes, in there. So the nut's in there, and then we'll obviously need to put all that back together and weld it all back up. So at least now we can get in and get it welded. So you can see there's a wee hole in it there. So I'm going to need to put a plate in and weld a plate in it as well. That'll no last. Right, so I'll need to put a wee plate in there. Right, so I think we'll start buffing that. Right, so I've got a steel plate in there. I'm going to start welding. So we'll start welding it and see how we get on. Here we go. See if we can get the camera in a better position. There we go. Right. Now what I'm going to do is use the bolt, and I've already cleaned the bolt up, right, so that I can know that it's going in nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bolt. I'm going to squash that bit of metal in and then weld it some more, take the bolt back out, finish the welding. So but I can screw this mostly by hand. So I did have to modify the inner bit of the subframe so I could get a socket on it because it was solid. But no, once we got it cleaned up with a bit of loose juice on it, I managed to get it. So. And just nip this up because it ended up squashing the subframe. Yeah, I think we've won that bolt. So. See, as you can see. So the plate's in there, I've put the bolt in, and I'm going to start trying to weld the nut. Right, I think. See if we can get a weld on the nut. It's not easy to get in here. Right. There we go. Let's see. bloody wet cut. Right, that's the nut all welded in. Come on, flash. Right, so the nut's welded in, that plate's welded, right, so, and it's welded in there, right, so I'm going to buff it all down now and paint it, right, so I've welded it all up, so I'll buff it all down and make sure we can get the new arm in. Should be fine, because we've welded the plate on this side, but the plate's on the inside, so the space should still be the same. Right, so I've buffed all that down. Right, so that's tight enough, okay. So I've buffed all that down in there. Maybe need to do a wee bit more actually. Right, so I'll take the bolt back out. Right, buffed all the welds down in there, so we can get the arm in. Painted it all in there as well, right, just to stop it from rotting. And we'll get this bit zipped back up now. so we're all welded back up. I'll put the big bar on now and see, but it should be pretty tight. Right, I'm not going to go any more than that, and I'll put a wee paint mark on it. And then we can see, so I've put this up here like this so we can tighten it. So that the bush is in the right place when we tighten it doesn't get twisted when we start driving. So we'll just check now. There's not any excessive movement or anything in the bush. And there's the right, so that seems fine. Ball joints on, so we'll just get the anti-hole bar link to put on now. So, and once that's body shoots, once that dries in, we'll paint it black. Right, you can paint it black, it's just covering up and protecting the wells. So, crack on here. So we did have the old girl run again, but I'm trying to prevent it from breaking down again. So if you can look in there, I've got 2 split pins, right, wedged in the back of the terminals to try and stop the terminals from moving. Hopefully they're nice and tight onto those pins in there. So I'll put it back in and see what happens. Right, let's see, because the last time we touched it, torches went dead. So we'll see, because the last time we touched it, the fuel gauge, we had the car started again, but the fuel gauge stopped working, took the car in and out the next day, and the fuel gauge was back on again, so it kind of shows you about the connection issue. So we'll see, fingers crossed. Right, gauge is working at least. Plippy plippy. Crossed. That's it, just been drawing the fuel up. Obviously the fuel lines have been empty. Yeah, that's blown in there. Just blood to remind you. Exhaust buzzing on it. The gas is turned off on it at the minute. So I'll put some bolts in it anyway. And hopefully that's it. Hopefully, I mean, I'd need to probably go to the, I can't find terminals there, and I checked my mates, I would probably need to cut the plug off altogether and maybe just put some spade terminals on it. The problem there is the spade terminals, that plug on it's got 2 ribs on it, 2 little tabs to stop the plug from coming back off, you know, you go over a bump. So it'd be better if we could try and get the right type of plug for it. It's just what happens when we're getting to this age now, 2005, parts discontinued, etc, etc, etc. So I'm going to switch the car back off again. So we'll just leave it for a minute. And we'll just need to see how we go, to be honest. We'll just need to see how we go with this. I can't guarantee it's never going to chuck it again. Hopefully next time it chucks it's a bit closer than the face. Because it was miles away. You know, and the customer who, it's his son that's driving the car now. So, but the guy that used to have it, he says to me, yeah, actually, you know, he was out and about in it, and it failed to start. He come back out for his dog walking or whatever, and it failed to start. So he phoned AA, he tried starting it, tried it, it wasn't going to go, so he phoned AA, he's got AA breakdown cover. So they came out and the guy in the AA drop says, just try and start it, mate! And it fired straight up, so that's probably an indication that something wasn't right. So, and then it never did it again until, of course, till they went further afield, and then it broke down when they were miles away, so we'll move this now. So it broke down when they were miles away, so, but I'll, it's now 6:30 on a Saturday night, so I'll not be doing any road tests in it tonight. I'll wait till I've got more time on Monday, I think, then we'll probably take it a decent run. You better take it around to my housing estate, man. There's got a million speed bumps in there, so you know, but last over all those bumps, hopefully You know, hopefully that'll be it. You know, but like I said, can't guarantee it. So we'll go and we'll check and start again in a minute. And then obviously if it's starting on Monday, put the seats back in, put the covers back on it. And hopefully we'll not need to be back in there for a while. Or again, ever. But it's getting on. It's getting on now, so obviously we've had to weld that subframe off as well. So I did the suspension arm on the other side, I just soaked it and turned it back and forth, turned it back and forth, turned it back and forth, and eventually we got it out. I think it's probably just been trying to go too fast and it's broke the captive off. Oh, there you go, there she goes. Right, well that's one Mitsubishi running again, and hopefully it will stay running, so we'll just need to see how it goes. So if you haven't already, had a big thumb, hit subscribe man, have yourselves a great old weekend, okay? You can tell it doesn't get driven very hard man, look at all the water coming out the exhaust, Jesus! So, I just probably toots a boot in it. Jesus man. That's just water. That's just water built up in the exhaust, man, eh? That is all that is. Nothing else other than water. H2O, man. Yeah, water. So, there you go. Haven't already. She's need a good old run. Hit the thumb, hit subscribe. Have yourselves a great old weekend.